So I'm 22 years old. I just bought a house a few months ago. I just graduated college in December. I'm working a job right now, and I'm doing pretty well. And I just wanted to share with you guys. This is like a blog, personal blog of my channel, and as I'm doing my investments and growing and just getting wealthier, my road to wealth. So I'm gonna get started and tell you guys some very personal things to get into and like kind of share with people and show them and give them like a picture. You don't have to watch. It's not gonna be very visual. I got this paper just for notes to help me follow it. But you don't even have to watch. You just go in another tab, just listen, and I'm gonna like paint a picture in your head how it really is possible for a lot of people to do this, and I think people don't realize that. So thankfully, I have a dad that taught me very well financially. I'm very financially literate, I would say, compared to the average person. Not trying to brag or anything, but like I have a house at 22, and I'm doing pretty well. So I would like to just share with you guys all of this, and then my future investments. It has to do with crypto, and that's why this video it fits well, because my channel I talk about crypto a lot. And so I'll start off. I'm working a job right now, and I'm making about $38,000 a year. Now, after taxes, it ends up being about $30,400 per year. And then there's about 27 paychecks per year, which makes that around like $1,100, like $1,130 per paycheck. I get about 2 of those a month, which makes it about $2,260 per month. Now, to break it down to I'm going to get to the point where all my expenses and all that, and then I'm going to show you guys my investments. I'm just breaking it down for you guys to see, like, to visualize what I have to pay for and all that, and then like what I have left and how it's doable to afford a house. You don't have to be crazy. Like you could do it with a lot less money than you think. Like 38,000 is not that much money. It is. I know I just started. I'm not going to make that my whole life. And I know I can do better. And I know it's going to increase as I get older, because that's just usually what happens. Not all the time, but I'm not going to settle for that. And it really, like, you could afford a house with less than that. So to break it down, I pay $65 a month on my internet. I pay $75 electric, $25 gas, $300 groceries, $150 on my gas, like drive my car to work and stuff, and then $25 a month about paying for that stupid. Oh, I love him, but that cat, he bugs me sometimes, especially when I'm making a video. And then about $1,000 a month, including my mortgage and my insurance and things like that, like car insurance, all that. So that adds up to be about $1,640 per month in expenses. And my total amount of money I make per month is $2,260. So that leaves me left with $620 per month of disposable income. Money that I can spend on whatever I want at the end of the month. I could do that. I could go to I could spend it all in Clash Royale. Have a good deck of cards. You get the point. So now I get that 12 months a year. That ends up being about $7,000, about $7,500 a year of disposable income after everything I need to pay for is covered. That's about the amount of money I have left over that I can do whatever I want. Now, I'm going to explain this to you guys as if I just started getting into crypto. So, say I am able to save like 5,000 of that 7,500, and like that is being very conservative. I'm being very conservative about that. If I'm able to save $5,000 per year that I can invest, that will end up being pretty tough, because that'd be about $2,500 left to do whatever I want, but I still think it's doable. Like if you made yourself disciplined and you got very strict about your rules and financial, and you just spent every single day trying to not spend a lot of money. Every single day think about, like, don't get that fast food, don't get that McDonald's, don't get that Wendy's, because that's like $7, $10, $7, $10. That stuff adds up really quick. You will realize instead of like seeing how much you can invest, see how much you can quit spending a month, and you'll realize that's where money is really, really lost. Because I used to eat out at lunch every day, and that was like $7 to $10, maybe $12 a day every single day, 5 days a week. That's like $50 or $60 a week that I'm spending on fast food. That's about $240 a month that I'm spending on fast food. You get that times 12. It ends up being a lot. You get the point. I don't need to go all the way into the details. So you just realize that like there's a lot of ways you can cut your money spending wise, and that'll help you realize that you can get more, you can save more, invest more, and all that. So now to get to the crypto point. Now, say you invest Bitcoin since the last 10 years, since it came out, the last decade. Bitcoin has averaged an 800% per year return, which is absolutely nuts. I doubt that it's going to keep that forever. I think these are like the baby hyper growth stages, but I think it's still going to do that for, I would say, maybe the next 10 years. I still think it's going to keep crazy growth. Maybe not that intense. So I put it as if the growth rate was about 200% per year. That's what I did for the last 10 years. Bitcoin doubled every year for the next 10 years, which if Bitcoin is the future currency of the world, I think that's very reasonable and doable for the next 10 years. I think this is like investing in companies in the 1990s, like Amazon, Netflix, like all those big companies that ended up to be huge tech like monopoly size, freaking rule the world type of power country, like companies. Seriously, they're very powerful. The most powerful entities in the whole world are some of these tech companies, and you got to realize that. Now, I think crypto is almost like a threat to the established tech companies because it kind of decentralizes everything to where everything is going to be spread out to where no one will own it. That's just my future, what I see after reading some books that educated me, things like that. And so I'll get to the point. So like, I think crypto is the future. So this is just, again, my opinion. I think it's likely. I think 200% a year for Bitcoin is very likely. And I'll get into detail. So let's say I take that $5,000 a year and save it, and it doubles every year. That, I know you guys are like, dude, that's ridiculous. But no, it's done way more than that. It's the thing. And it still has not had mass adoption yet, Bitcoin. It's in its baby phases. That's what we got to get. So first year turns to 10 grand, and then I invest my 5 grand again. Second year I'm at 30 grand. So keep that pattern where I just keep investing 5 grand every year, and it's doubling. Third year, 70 grand. Fourth year, $150,000. Fifth year, $310,000. Sixth year, $630,000. 7, 1.3 million, just about 1,270,000. Eighth year, 2,550,000. I'm getting pretty dang near like 10 years from now, if I like keep this strict schedule going where I stay disciplined and invest. I think with some of the smaller cryptocurrencies like Cardano and Ethereum, I could get even better returns than Bitcoin. But this is just an example of like what's going on here, guys. You got to get in this. You got to educate yourself. Invest in what you think is going to be it. You got to realize this situation right now where we're about to head into, where we hit this third version of the internet where things get decentralized. It's going to be a crazy time, and it's going to be a time where since we're in this information era, money, or the most valuable thing is information. Information gets you money. Information gets you wealth. Money and wealth. It makes your life better. We're in this time of our existence where information is so powerful, and if you just educate yourself, that's the best thing you can do. Your mind is your greatest asset, and you use your mind correctly, you can make a lot of money if you and not only that, you can just be happy. And you don't need money to be happy, I know that, but money can make you free, and freedom is happiness. So indirectly, I think money definitely can bring you happiness indirectly, but you can definitely be happy without it. And we're living in this time where I think there's never been a more level playing field for random people to be able to like get out of those like shackles of poverty and become wealthy. And I want to help people do that. And if you have any questions, I'm more than willing to help. I'm not any expert, but I can help people find their answers they want and stuff like that. That's about it. I'm just showing you guys that like wealth is very achievable right now. And you got to learn about crypto, because I've made a lot of money doing investing in crypto, and I think it's just the beginning. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.